bring the ones out. We a rain or no, just I'm at home. That's the man, we got the Papa Tester, Papa Earth, we on the we're Teddy, we're Teddy, we're Teddy, we're Teddy, we're Teddy.
All right, it's your boy C-Swoop. We back at it. That's Major coming at you again with one of the hottest designers in the nation, Mr. Daryl Brown.
They wanna hold me down. I'm up so they know me now. Just order like 100 more. Then right back up again. These can't slow me down. Say it's love, gotta show me now. Got 'em right back on me now. Cause I'm right back up again.
That's Major. You already know the drill. We back at it.
I'm right back up
Let's
again.
get it.
Said I'm right back up. I'm right back up again.
DB.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Got the man of the hour in here right now. How you
Finally be here, man.
How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm blessed.
You got a lot going on, and we got a lot to unpack. Welcome to That's Major. Man, so we got to start from the beginning with That's Major. You know, how did you grow your love for fashion, or when did your love for fashion begin?
My love for fashion came naturally just as a kid growing up. It's kind of like a thing that just happens. Like, I guess it's like where the people get their praise, like it's in you and it's not on you. You know what I mean? So I feel like just growing up having a love for like sneakers and, you know, different kicks and stuff like that. And then my mother and my father, they were like, they're like, you know, the big inspirations for me. Like my mother, especially her, always was fly with all the different sweatsuits. My mom had the big gold chain with the gold unicorn. Like, so style and dressing always been a thing. Like Deion Sanders is like my favorite athlete of all time.
Oh man, it don't get no more swagged out than that. Prime
so
time.
It's like, you look good, you feel good.
No, that's
You know
facts.
that?
That's facts. Yeah. So, being in the fashion industry, was that a dream of yours when you were younger, or did you think you would be doing something else?
It wasn't a dream of mine.
Okay.
Having a career in fashion, you know, coming from Toledo, Ohio, just middle America, period, you don't even see fashion as something attainable. No, I thought I was gonna be a professional track and field athlete. That was my first love. Like track and field was like, I thought I was gonna be like running in the Olympics one day. Like
you was that, so you was that fast.
Yeah.
You was nice with it like that.
I was nice with it like that. And then of course, like we all want to grow up and be in the NBA or NFL.
Of course.
But I thought I like seriously was gonna be like a professional athlete, like running, like, you know what I mean? And fashion just kind of like something that developed naturally, like organically, like, wow, okay, like I can do this, I can make this happen.
Got you. Okay, so fast forward a little bit from the time you were an athlete. So tell me about how your introduction came into being in fashion. Like, what was your introduction? I know you became a stylist.
So yeah, so real quick, you know, I'm young at the time, and then I landed a good job working for Norfolk Southern Railroad.
Okay.
So as a young kid, 21 years old, making $80,000 a year at the time. I don't got no family, no kid, no responsibilities. Like, I'm fresh out of like college/high school. Like, I'm kind of just like living my life.
You felt like you was rich. 80,000 at that time? No, for real.
So, and then I forget exactly the timestamp, the moment, but I found like people used to tell me like, man, you should be like a model. Like, you be like, you be getting fly. And then one time, someone mentioned like, you should be a stylist. And I found out what a stylist was, and that just blew my mind. I was like, wait, so you can make a career out of like dressing other people? I thought that people just dress their own self and they just become rich and famous. And, you know, they have the resources and they just can buy nice.
Yeah, you can buy what you want. You know how you want to dress, and then you just go buy it.
Yeah. I found out what it was and fell in love and really just like shark towards it.
Got you. Okay, so you knew you wanted to be a stylist. So how did you get your first client? And what did life look like at that time?
I'm living in Toledo. I'm working for the railroad, but I'm telling people I'm a stylist. Like, this is my career.
Got you.
Like,
Okay.
I'm a stylist. It got it in my bio, stylist, all that.
Got you. Okay.
Say fake it till you make it. My first original real big client was Machine Gun Kelly.
MGK. Shout out MGK.
That's my dog, man.
Yeah.
That's one of my day ones. Like, right time, right place. I was in Bowling Green at a concert that a friend of mine had put on, and it was like Wiz Khalifa got booked for like $2,500. MGK got booked for like $150, which was basically gas money.
Was this like a college party?
Yeah, it was like
Okay.
a college show. But at this time, everybody's kind of like on the rise. Nobody signed, nobody got deals. And then MGK was like at that time, you know, he's on the grind coming up. I think he had just did like 100 words of running freestyle on YouTube.
I got my chucks too, man. No, it's 100 words of running.
That was crazy.
And I respect him forever because he gave me an opportunity. He seen that I was hungry too. And we talk about it all the time, like here we are today.
Yeah. All right, so after working with MGK and others, you eventually made a move to New York. What transpired to make that move take place? And you know, what was your goal with the whole move?
When I was in Toledo, I was helping out a friend named Zach Beebe, my guy out of Columbus. He had a streetwear boutique in Toledo, Ohio. He get access to all the brands and, you know, different stuff like that. So one of the brands that he carried was this brand called Rocksmith. And
Rocksmith, okay.
I struck up a relationship with the brand Rocksmith, and over time he offered me a job. Like, hey, got a job for you if you ever want to move to New York. We got a job for you. Like, oh yeah, I rolled the dice and moved to New York. So yeah, that was the beginning of my New York Rocksmith journey for sure.
Okay, so you was working for Rocksmith. Now you eventually got a big break. Break of a lifetime with Mr. Kanye West. You got the call or email, like tell me how that happened when you eventually start working with Kanye.
After I leave Rocksmith, I like applied for a marketing job for Adidas. And I'm like going through the process of going through that job, and then on the flip side, back to Machine Gun Kelly, I get a call from MGK, from Ashley, from Kel's team, and she's like, hey, a friend of mine works for Yeezy. She's a stylist, and they're about to go to New York and do like this huge show. And they need like people, like they need workers, extras to help them while they're there and stuff like that. She was like, and I mentioned you, would you be interested in something like this? I was like, yep. And that kind of was it. Like the rest was history. Like that show ended up being a Pablo show at Madison Square Garden.
Man.
I started with that show.
Yeah.
I did that show. That whole process of rehearsal, setup, breakdown was like 2 weeks of getting ready for that show. That was in February. I did that. That opportunity came. It was amazing, and then it went.
That was a legendary show, though. So I mean, that's on the Genius. They touch into that. Kanye West, so you know you had Kid Cudi there, everybody there, Push, all of that. So you was right down there, in Madison Square Garden. Yeah.
I got a picture on my phone where it's like, it was like about as close as this plant is behind you. And I was like right there, and I like took a picture of them and stuff like that, and while they was DJing, and that was a moment. It came and went.
Okay.
And then I went back to my life, back to grinding, and then fast forward to August, I like wake up early morning, like 7:30, and I'm like using the bathroom, and I'm like checking my emails, and
I feel right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like checking my emails, and literally like 10 minutes old was like an email saying, "Is this Daryl Brown? Do you still live in New York? Are you still doing fashion?" And I like replied back, and they was like, "Call this number," and then I called the number, and it was like. His stylist at the time, she was like, we needed like a wardrobe assistant basically.
Okay.
Like, to buffer between, cause she's busy and doing what she gotta do. So she don't necessarily got time to be with Ye every single day, all day, in and out.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and stuff like that. So she was like, you'll be my wardrobe assistant and his wardrobe assistant, like in the middle, like the buffer or whatever.
Okay.
You know, we remembered you from the show, from the Pablo stuff. Like you was like grinding hard, quiet to myself, because I've been around this life too. So it's like, I know how to be in a room but not in a room. Next day, literally, we went on tour, Pablo tour, Boston.
Fire.
And the rest was history. I was with him for a little over 4 years. I learned so much from him. So I always say, like, I graduated from Yale University. I'm class of 2015 to 2020.
I hear
2020.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I come from that class and that era. Yeah,
That's dope,
he the
man.
greatest. He the greatest.
That's dope. So tell me the transition from you being a stylist into eventually starting your clothing line, Darrell Brown.
So I'm with Ye, and I credit him a lot for this, because I never seen myself having my own line. I never wanted my own line.
Okay.
I always thought I was just gonna be like the brain behind the scenes, consulting for different brands. Work with Ye, being his stylist, we doing wardrobe, we shopping all around the world. So after a while, you get a little bored. Like you get a little bored. You go into the store, look at everything they got, and you don't see nothing you like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then that leads into us being like, yo, let's make our own hoodie. Make
Gotcha.
our own tee. I'm making clothes with the greatest there is, in my opinion.
Yeah,
in
me
this.
too,
And,
yeah.
and he's walking around, and kids and people's going crazy, you know, as they do about Ye's style. And I'm one of the vital, the vital parts of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it gave me confidence, like, oh, I could do this. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
And once I started feeling that, it was on. Like, you know what I mean?
That was on and popping.
The rest is history.
Darrell Brown collection.
Yep.
There we go.
That's all I wear.
Really? This dude stuff.
Yeah, this is Jude stuff. This is actually my homeboy Darrell Brown.
So soon after, what's the timetables on Midwest Kids? So you got Darrell Brown, then you got Midwest Kids. How did Midwest Kids come about as well?
Midwest Kids came because I started Darrell Brown first. But anybody that's dealing with like cut and sew, Darrell Brown is cut and sew everything from scratch, from the fabric to the material to the sewing to the manufacturers that's making it. Nothing is a blank. So I found myself in between time of going through that, being bored, like creatively, not being able to fulfill myself. Like,
I got you.
okay, so what I'm gonna do now? Then boom, that's when Midwest Kids came. I kind of got the idea for Midwest Kids. Like, okay, I need something that's like streetwear. Is like, okay, if like Darrell Brown is my album, Midwest Kids is my mixtape. I can make a whole collection when we get done with this interview if I want to. Drop it tomorrow.
Gotcha,
Like, you know what I'm
gotcha.
saying?
Yeah,
It's like,
I got you. It's
I can
fast.
just go
It's quicker.
fast
And to keep
bang.
you on your heels.
keep
Yeah, I
it-
got
keep
you.
the short, it's like sparring.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then Darrell Brown is like the big fight. You know what I mean?
Got you.
But now, seeing here, they both have taken off in their own,
Yeah,
like, and like are like mirroring each other, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was pretty much like how I started both of them.
Yeah. And then speaking of Midwest Kids and taking off, I mean, hometown kid, Akron's, hero, LeBron James. He eventually wore your clothes.
Yep.
Tell me what that experience was like and how did that come about?
I was in Paris at this restaurant, and I was sitting next to a guy, and long story short, when we both was leaving the restaurant, he was like, hey man, it was nice to meet you, man. He like, yo, by the way, like, I do all LeBron James wardrobe.
Okay.
I'm in stylist. I'm like, oh man, that's what's up, man. By the way, I do all Kanye wardrobe. And
Yeah.
that's two black men. It was just like a
yeah.
moment. We was like, damn, like, man, this is dope. Like, wow, like, we gotta stay connected. So
Yeah.
we just always stay connected. My man Brendan, shout out to him. So I sparked a relationship with him, and when I created the brand and stuff, like, I just sent him like some stuff, like as far as like pictures, like, yo, I'm about to,
Yeah.
what do you think about this? And he like, yeah, like, send it. I got you, man. Don't worry about it. He looked out for me, and then Bron word on his birthday, like out of nowhere. I woke up the next day and it was like Bron, Rich, Mav, Ernie, like the whole gang.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Sitting there.
Your phone was blowing up, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was going crazy. It's like the
Yeah.
shares and the tags and the retweets and all that, because the brand at this time is only like 30 days old.
That's, man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? People
Yeah.
had just seen me at like a Cavs game with the hoodie on, saying like, yo, this is my new brand and all this other stuff, and it's like, boom, and fast forward, that happened. Like, it was crazy.
All right. We're going to put a stamp on the brands
Yeah.
for right now.
Yep.
Adidas.
Yeah.
I need to know how that came about in the timetable. So both brands are running right now. When you got with Adidas or
Yeah.
okay.
I got both brands going, and then like I've been with Ye. Like I said, I was with Ye for 4.5 years, and then before that, I was trying to get a job with Adidas. So throughout the years, I had already been under the Adidas umbrella, like in the Adidas family. Like, sparked up so many, relationships with different people from Adidas that I still got a lot of them today. So yeah, when I separated from him, I was like able to do my own creative projects, and I'd already started like, you know, doing Midwest Kids and doing Daryl Brown. It was like, yeah, they reached out. I'm like, yo, we got an idea. Like, we would love to do a shoe with you. You know what I mean?
So they just, you didn't pitch that to them at all?
No, I haven't pitched nothing to nobody. In all the years I've had both my brands, I ain't pitched every collaboration, every deal. I haven't pitched those ideas to anyone. It's just through the grace of God, like all those people either email me or DM me or send somebody else to like get in touch with me to get back in touch with them. Like, but I feel like that's all a testament to my hard work.
What a blessing, man.
Yeah.
So look, let's dive into the sneakers, man.
Yeah, man.
So this is the first collection with Adidas.
Yeah, this was the first drop. It's a Forum, Adidas Forum. This was actually one of my favorite shoes from Adidas because it was just brought back the classic vibes. Like, I mean, I like a lot of the shoes that come out now, but they look real performance-y. Like, basketball sneakers look like you should be wearing the basketball sneakers. I love like how like in the early 2000s and 90s, like you could like hoop in the sneakers and at the same time get a fit off on them.
And they went with Midwest Kids on this one. Was that your idea?
Yeah, no, definitely. You gotta put the name on it. You gotta put your name on your sneaker. I feel like that sneakers, I got a 2-shoe deal. I was like, I'm gonna go first shoe Midwest Kids, and second shoe my Daryl Brown brand. But I feel like that's iconic. You gotta put your name on the sneakers.
So yeah, that was my next question. So you did Midwest Kids on this one, and then you went with?
Then I went with Daryl Brown on this one.
Daryl Brown.
All jade on jade. The whole shoe is just jade. It's just different material, so it looks like the color tone is like changing up, but it's not. This was more so like factory worker, blue collar workforce inspired. Got my name on here, my government name, kind of like how, and then my city with the zip
Toledo
code.
up under there. Yeah.
So kind of like how a lot of the skateboarders show. I kept the gum sole. I love gum soles. And yeah, man, that was the energy and the vibe for that. The jade color was my dad worked for Chrysler for like 33 years, and a few years he would be wearing like a jade shop jacket, like a welding jacket. So colors to pay homage to him on that, and yeah, man.
Nice.
Another iconic. That's another thing too. Both of these sneakers are
Adidas
iconic,
classics.
Yeah, iconic styles within the Adidas company, not just a random.
For sure.
Oh, what is that now? Like, you know what I mean? It's a campus or a forum that these two sneakers, along with the other ones, was what Adidas built their company on.
Yeah.
So forever, I'm in a record book. And not just me.
No,
but
forever though.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And then a lot of the experience, like working with the railroads and stuff your dad did, it all ties into kind of everything you do, from the clothes to the sneakers, boots, everything, man. I just think that's, I think that's dope. It really paints a picture.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. All right, man, we talked about the signature Adidas classics. We got to get back to these clothing brands. Let's see what you got, man. Let's see what you got. Let's go to the Daryl Brown collection first. All right, man. So Daryl Brown Co. We got a few pieces here.
Yep.
Let's talk about it, man. So we got the oversized hoodie.
Yeah, we got the fire oversized hoodie. This is from Daryl Brown, drop 3. This is my latest drop. Came with oversized hoodie, good weight to it. Then we did a flannel, oversized flannel, like real like Japanese inspired. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and where did you get the Japanese inspiration? Because I know a lot of your.
I've been to Japan a bunch of times.
Okay,
I've been to Japan a bunch of times. I'm a people watcher. I love like the different aesthetics and shapes and stuff they wear. I just kind of like include that in my, my vibe. Then I got like some cargos, which is Japanese cut cargo, Daryl Brown cargos.
Yeah, it's wide.
Yep.
And then it's definitely got the Japanese cut. I wanted to ask you where that inspo came from, so it's just from going over there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the same thing, double knee pants, my own. You got double knee Carhartt pants, double knee work pants. I feel like what makes mine different is the shape. Just trying to offer something new to the game versus making the same double knee pants and just put my tag on it. It's like,
gotcha.
Why do I need to stop wearing Carhartt to wear yours? It's like,
gotcha.
Yours is a little different, right? So I always try to like offer something to the game, whether I'm doing boots Same thing with the boots. You got the mock toes. You got the some people will say the Danner style boot. Just offering my own colorways, my own shapes, my own take on them. Like my dad, I grew up watching my dad wear like boots all his life. Like literally like boots in the summertime, boots still to this
Work
day.
boots.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like that's where I get like my heavy like boot influence from it. And me and my guy Jason, that's on my team, but Jason also do production. He got 2 brands and do production for his stuff as well. He helped me produce my footwear. So
Yeah.
I did the shoes with Adidas, but for Duro Brown Co, I produced 6 boots all under in-house, all under
That's
our own
crazy.
brand.
These is all tough too,
Yeah,
and it's
thank
like
you, man.
it's. So, do you prefer people to work in them, or is it
Whatever
or is
they
it for
want
the,
to.
whatever they want to do?
Same
You
re-
use it for the
same way.
drip.
Yep,
You know what I'm
same way
saying?
it is. But when you buy boots now, it's like whatever your lifestyle takes you, like they're gonna be ready for it.
Fire. So look, now we got to get to the Midwest kids, man.
Let's do it.
Got to get to it. Oh, you done brought all the collabs, all the collab drops, all the fire.
Little bit.
All right, man. Midwest Kids. This is one of my favorite brands, for real, man. That's why this is a great episode here, man, because it's genuine, authentic love. You know what I mean? So tell me about this project here. So
this is from one of our Hollister collections, our fall winter 2023 Hollister collection. We actually had 4 hoodies. It was like a 25-piece collection.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite pieces from it, along with the denim to tie back our own signature denim, our own signature cut.
nice.
Tie back with the denim, tie back with the flannel. You got this, keeping true to our whole varsity theme, stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, so the Midwest Kids, it has a varsity theme behind it. You
Yeah,
say.
it's like a collegiate. It's like a collegiate varsity sports athletic feel to it.
Okay, I got you. Now, this was one that just came out of nowhere, out the blue. I mean, Paramount Picture.
Yep, Paramount Pictures and Transformers 7 that came out. He's born and raised from Cleveland, Ohio, the producer of this movie. Stephen Caple Jr.
Stephen Caple, yeah.
Yeah, Stephen Caple Jr., who is the producer of Transformers 7. He's born and raised from Cleveland, Ohio. And yeah, that was another situation where the Paramount team reached out to us. And yeah, we cooked this up.
Cooked it up.
That's legendary right there.
Cooked it up quick too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's legendary to collab with a movie. Now, this is one of the most recent, this is a huge deal right here.
Yeah,
recent
Walmart.
drop with
Yep.
Walmart.
We did a campaign with Walmart, planting seeds and giving flowers, and man, like the theme of the campaign just says it all. It really went crazy. It was available at 700 Walmart stores and online.
Crazy.
Insane, man. It was a beautiful drop. Exceeded my expectations 10 times.
And yeah, man, I caught mine, right? So then I go back. My wife said she wants some, and then when I go back, it's sold out already.
It's
so
crazy.
So
Sold out in 6 hours, man.
6 hours. So I got in trouble for that, man. So I gotta get with you to make sure she get her drip.
For sure. Definitely.
Now, and this is another drop that's about to release.
Drop we did with Exhibition. Shout out to my
Exhibition.
guy Drew, Rob, the whole team over
Shout
at
out Drew.
Exhibition.
Shout out Drew. Rob.
Yeah, come to Midwest. Come to the Midwest Kids. Come to Midwest. Make your dreams come true. Again, the proof is in the pudding. With that bass, with this drop, and stuck to the collegiate vibes. Super excited. Happy with how it came off.
Yeah, definitely. And you've done plenty of other collabs. This brand with Foot Locker, PacSun. So we done just touched on these. It's Count Ilthy, one of the most fire hats that it came out. You know what I mean? Now with all of this going on, all these collabs, major drops. You got Walmart, you got Exhibition coming up. In the midst of all of this, you done got the key to the city, man. Hometown, Toledo.
Yeah, that was wild.
That's crazy, man. Like, what did that feel like? People talk about getting the key to the city. Rappers say it, but they really don't have one, right?
It was unreal.
Yeah.
But it felt good though, because it's like I'm opening the door and the gate for creatives not only in Toledo, Ohio, my city, but just all throughout the Midwest. That was, may have dreams, admirations of getting into design or graphic design or photography or or whatever, wherever path you know you want to go in the creative field, or if it's not even nothing necessarily in the creative field, just my peers and others, just to inspire them. Period. Like, wow, like you can make some stuff happen for sure. I'll get in my kid room, my son room.
That's dope, man. And yeah, you a hero. You a hero in the city. You obviously you a hero in the Midwest, man. Congrats.
Thank you, bro.
For real, congrats on all of that.
Me,
no, of course.
Like we were just talking about, been a long time coming, man. It's dope to finally like execute this.
No, absolutely.
Looking forward to see how it come out and how the world responds to it.
No, for sure. Everybody got to actually see this journey, and you know that's what That's Major's all about. We showing the journey. So next, we about to hit up Exhibition for this latest drop here in Cleveland, Ohio. That's Major, baby. Let's get to it.
Bro, you done broke another money machine? Hey, you give me that bag, you take that bag, we'll count it by hand. Get the rubber bands. Ain't been on the block in a while. I ran up a knot off the loud. Ain't talked to my dog in a while. He lost his case trying to take it to trial. No spinning, just letting it pile. Pandemic came, we was still counting. They say it's a drought, we ain't seen it. We was hustling, quarantining. You try me, I mean it. My wrist and my lobes anemic. My whip and my anemic. Bricks of wow. Bricks and lows, I seen it. So much paper, we don't feel safe. Pay my bills and I'm still straight. Did favors and they still hate. Let's run up them blues. It was Felix, Nas, Jimmy Choos. Richard, we put on the news. Got me a crib and it came with a pool. The Mazda, it came with a model. The session, it came with the bottles. We attending their funeral. That hate came with them. Know they go follow. Know they wanna hold me down. I'm up so they know me now. Just order like 100 more. Then right back up again. These can't slow me down. Say it's love, gotta show me now. Got them right back on me now. Cause I'm right back up again. Said I'm right back up. I'm right back up again. Said I'm right back up. I'm right back up again. Know they wanna hold me down. I'm up so they know me now. Just order like 100 more pounds. Bitch, I'm right back up again. Said I'm right back up.
Hey, BB came through. Midwest Kids, another dope drop. That's Major. How the picture look. So yeah, you gonna be, you know what, let's still set this up. Hit 4 heads, wait.